Mate, they got the Union flags up here too, the Indigenous ones and purple ones. A couple of Southern Cross flags down the side of the place. Hutchies. And then Cporparoo is that little blue house swamped by big monstrosity. So they're actually doing anything. See, this guy runs me over because he can. Oh mate, I reckon he'll run you over. Enter through Kennedy. Oh, I better go around Kennedy. There you go, mate. Oh, friend of Derry Lock is. Big throat's a bit far. Fucking swamped, eh? Little houses swamped by big fucking shit. Don't really like it, to be honest. This is, some people reckon it's only a matter of time. All these houses will be replaced by 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 level apartments because everyone wants to live near the city. Look at that. That's a bit of history there. Getting swamped by a big shithole. I'll get up and say I'll be tearing this thing down next week, mate, so you can build it all you like. Fucking crap. Build your fucking shit. Government, anyway, it's public housing, so I shouldn't be too angry against it. It's all happening. Proper union job with the Eureka flags. And that's a proper job, that one. Got an Aussie flag and a Union flag. Brings you up to the end of the street here. Crane driver's just sitting in his mobile crane, scratching his balls. Go wandering up here, up the old Vulture Street. You get the 50-cent bus down to the Roo, Cporparoo. See what's going on around there. Yeah. 12 minutes for a bus. Aye? Oh, that's it there. Alright. Garden City. Yeah.
Thank you.
The bloke works at the school. Sound like a bit of a fucking knob. The same absolute shit. Picture framing joint. That shit was there 30 years ago. Bob Jane, fucking T-Mart, fucking Brett's Hardware, all the same shit was here. All solid businesses, eh? They survived fucking 3 decades since I went to school, 3.5 decades since I finished school. Nice trailer, eh? You've put your horse in there. With its graffiti. Not bad, eh? They must actually paid someone to do that, I guess so. Likes me what it says, something to do with Bob Jane is a wanker, maybe. This is Jellicoe Street. We're going for a wander down here. Very tropical, a lot of rain, very subtropical. New joint going up there. Sheer transformation, lifestyle coaching. Yeah, get the lifestyle coaching in that there toilet. It's all wide open. No, mate. That's just giving stuff away, eh? Look at all that stuff. Didn't even bother putting the gate up. Well, this horrible joint, auction, probably twice as, they're trying to get twice as much as it's worth. But you're right on the park there. So sneak through here, eh? Bit trespassing. One of them little pissy pools, piss in it. Anyone comes out and says, what are you doing here? I say, mate, my sister lives here. What's her name? Listen, mate, you're a fucking nosy cunt. Why don't you fuck off? That's what I'd say to that question. Yeah, they got the park there. Yeah, well, back in the day I would have robbed them blind, but even though I was a thieving person, I couldn't even see anything worth stealing there. Jesus, the fog's bad, isn't it? Parkview Complex. Mate, that's fucking horrible. Placed strategically there in the driveway so you run it over on the way to work when you're adjusting your hat and checking your phone. Hey, people put them bloody scooters deliberately on the driveway so other people run them over, I reckon. We get to this point in Jellicoe where Jellicoe meets French Street. If you know this area, you know it hasn't really changed much in 30 or 40 years. Those units were still there. They looked crap back then, they look crap now, but at least they've got a lot of good sized trees around. Scooby-Doo Forester, Pile of shit. Bit cynical, ain't I? Oh, got some speakers. Yeah, you get a few crackheads living around Cporparoo, they reckon. Cracker jacks. Show you the first house I moved out to when I was... Actually, the second house. First house I moved out to Highgate Hill. Second house was just down here. French Street, one of these joints up here. Yeah, I'm 99% sure it's the second house here. And it hadn't been painted back then. And still hasn't been painted now. Pretty sure that's it. Let me see what number it is. 73 French Street. I reckon I could find out, eh? You know how you'd find out? Meet someone who wasn't completely wasted every moment of the day. Well, did we live at 73 French Street there? I don't know. Send me a picture. Pretty sure those apartments weren't there. They look a bit like public housing, but you can't really tell these days. Public housing and private residence don't look much different really, do they? All the same. Someone pays 30 years, someone takes 30 years to pay off private residence, someone else just moves in and pays 120 a week for a houser. I think this person had this fucking shit on their fence way back. Or did they? I don't know. They're fucking trying to make the place look trendy. Birdwood Street, pretty sure that was there. Let's get up. I thought we were on French Street, so Birdwood Street's a side street back there. Let's go up there. That's Robinson. There's shitty old apartments over there a long time ago. Full of corpses, listening to fucking 4BC. The corpse, Courier Mail bullshit they're reading. You go left up here, that'll take you down to the old, where the Pizza Hut used to be in Camp Hill. Camp Hill Drains, where we used to skate when I was a young, whippersnapper. Definitely the age is catching up with these joints, hey? They might look good back in the 50s or 60s when they were built. Maybe early 70s. Encore. That's a bit better, eh? Can't look any worse because they build them to look shit from the start. So when they age, it doesn't look any worse. That's the nurse, Joe Kelly. He's been the member for Greenslope since forever. Joe Kelly. And that's the old Cporparoo Heritage Centre and the old primary school. They got here now, blindless, low vision. Oh, Vision Australia. Just down the road here is 4MBS. 4MBS is like a community station, plays all classical. That sun coming through the trees there. Spectacular. Yeah, I used to fly all around here on my skateboard. I guess the thing is, if you're watching this and you have no real connection to Brisbane, you didn't grow up around the south side, well, it's not going to mean much. Unless you're thinking of moving here or something, maybe you want to know what Cporparoo looks like. We'll jump onto another bus and we'll get out up at Camp Hill. It's only 50 cents a pop, so I'll just get on and say, I already paid me 50 cents for the day, mate. See what he says. Might just miss the bus, I think, so we'll keep on walking. That down there is, what's that called again? Leicester Street. That's a pretty good scenic bit of road down through there too. We'll check out the Artesian Bakehouse, eh? Yeah, maybe I'll come back with that. I'm not really that hungry yet. Not doing much business. Opens at 7. So back in the day, this was like a full Pizza Hut restaurant. Now it's just a takeaway, I think. We used to get a whole pizza for $5 back in the day. Pizza Hut were everywhere, and you could dine in. Tuesday was all you could eat, I think it was, in the city. Now that for a padlock. Jesus, eh? I think there's something pretty good in there. It's a fucking pizza dough and shit. Fuck what you want to break in there for. Rain means fucking go. I missed another bus. Gee, there's plenty of them. Fuck all people on them. This Ampol was here. Nothing much has changed there, except they got the electric charging things, the EV chargers there. Stick them at your bum, mate. That tackle joint was always there. So there's a hell of a lot of businesses going strong in Cporparoo. You hear all these whingers saying that businesses are closing down everywhere. Well, you're in the wrong part of Australia. Have a look around bloody south side of Brisbane. Not a single empty warehouse or shop. Everything's full. Everything seems to be going all right. Podiatrics. So this is very tropical. You wouldn't get this growing wild in the Perth like this. Just while we got a break in the traffic, it's about 7, coming up to 7 a.m. Mate, the amount of buses going by is just phenomenal. So shouldn't have to wait for long. I'm not walking up Camp Hill. There's another one. We'll get the bus up the hill. UQ Open Day. Right. Yeah, so we always called Carina Butt Town. One of these buses will take me up near Butt Town. We'll go have a look, got a little while to kill before I pick up the rental car. You know what, I stood there long enough to catch my breath. I'm just going to walk up Camp Hill. Not that big a hill anyway. Mainly old people that can't walk up hills anyway. I don't qualify as an old person yet. I'm on the borderline, I suppose. Borderline geriatric. But probably got another good 20 years of walking up hills before I can't walk up them. Hopefully. Mubarak Mosque. Love for all, hatred for none. Friday prayer service 1 to 2. Visitors welcome. There you go. Go see Allah later on. Muhammad, Ali, Allah Gabba, all them fuckers. Finally, there's an Aussie-made car. Don't know about that big box on the back, but sure it's good. Starting to get higher up the hill. Brisbane Orthodontics. SK Painting and Decorating for a free quote. Go see them. They'll paint your fence with no paint. A good view from that joint, but they have no one wants to work on it because there's nowhere to park your car and you have to walk up too steep a hill. That's the trouble with these rainy climates. Everything starts rotting away, especially the humans. Yeah, when you're 3/4 of the way up the hill, just keep going. I'm nearly up to the flat bit. So these were big dollar houses back in there. Look at that joint. There was some stories that it was haunted back in the day. It's even got an attic up the top. Not bad, eh? That one's alright too. Your pet gets sick, happy vets. $2,000 for a fucking couple of pills. Stick their finger up your dog's ass, all the stuff they normally do. Yeah, interesting fences and definitely a bit of variety around here. That's alright. European look. And there's definitely a few bean counters up here. Your accountants, your tax avoiders, what do you call them? Money lenders, all that sort of bankers, wankers, and millionaires. What the fuck is that? Fucking wankers. ALP's world away from Bondi. You know what? That paper's so shit, I wouldn't even get it for free. You see, you got the little neighbourhood watch across the road, Catholic Church. It should say, warning, pedos down that way. Pedo priests down that street. Neighbourhood watch ain't fucking sorting that out, are they? You're growing up, I always found that Camp Hill was definitely a more luxurious, richer area in parts. Oh, there's that bus I keep missing. 204 Clem Jones Centre. Oh, well, there's heaps of them. So you might remember one of the streets in Camp Hills, a woman lived and she got her ex-partner poured petrol all over her car and herself and her kids were in the car and he burned them alive. Made quite a lot of headlines at the time, pretty ugly thing to do. If you've got a problem with your ex, petrol and a lighter isn't the answer. You might think it's a good idea if you're fucking gone completely batshit crazy, but let me tell you, that's not the solution, mate. And again, that looks like public housing, but probably isn't. You wouldn't know the difference, would you? Who cares? So you probably can't get across the road, but we'll go see Buddha. Tripitaka. No violence, monkey. Tripitaka. Quite like this place. I've been here for a couple of Buddhist events. I see what they got on. Please walk around to the reception. Alright, I'll do that. Buddhist Centre, refrain from killing even tiny insects. Refrain from stealing. Refrain from lying. Refrain from sexually inappropriate behaviour. Refrain from intoxicants, alcohol and tobacco. Cultivate clarity of the mind and body. Oh, that's the fun police, the Buddhists. No sex, no alcohol, no lying. See if we can have a yarn. We'll get someone up here who wants to have a yarn. Can you believe how wanky some of this stuff? Bark Avenue, dog groomers only. Dental cafe. What the hell? What the hell's a dental cafe? This is the antique place. This is a pretty cool spot. Got a bit of shade from the heat. Please do not feed the birds. In this shop, we're messy, we laugh a lot, we make mistakes, we fix things, we create, we sand, we paint, we drill, we light council pickup, we recycle and reuse, we do loud really well, we love shabby, we design, we get silly, we do work, Camp Hill Antique Centre, Tart Cafe. Done that till 9 o'clock. They forgot something on the sign, didn't they? We fucking sleep in. That's the mighty Tirana Street now. When I say mighty, it's a hell of a dip. Yeah, it's only 5 minutes there and 5 minutes back. I'll have a wander, see what's changed down this way. So film the birds. Nathan Trailers. Tell you what, mate. Nothing wrong with that trailer except for all the rust. Look at that little cottage. You know, with the modern prices, that's probably 800,000 or 900,000. A little 2-bedroom cottage, 5-row walls. Oh no, it's got the wood. They're not Queenslanders. I'll show you Queenslander now. They're not Queenslanders. That's not a Queenslander. I'll show you fucking Queensland. See, mate, that's a fucking Queenslander. Wood. Got generally a balcony. That's a pissy little one. I love them. Let's find one of a decent sized balcony. Fucking, that's even half a house, that one. 600,000. Yeah, she's got plenty of units now, never used to. And yeah, that's your typical sort of Camp Hill townhouse. I'm not sure what that is. That's an old house that's had another house latched on the side of it or something. Paint it black because it's fucking hot in summer, I don't know. Not much sense in that. There you go, Tirana Street, Camp Hill. For sale, tourist property. Look that up. 36 Tirana Street. 39. 39 would be better because you're right next to the park. You got no neighbours on one side. Could have pitched me tent here instead of staying in a hotel. Could have just pitched me tent, paid the bus fare 50 cents. Probably call the cops on me around here. There's a lot of do-gooder Christian types. Fucking cunts working everywhere I go. There's working in the park. Here's what we're looking for, a tap. Mate, Tirana Street Park still got a bit of charm to it. So time's against me, but if you've watched the whole thing, I'll flick through and seen a few little snippets of Brisbane Vegas and the typical winter morning. A couple of old fogies out walking. That's what you do when you've got nothing to do. Go for a walk. So guess I'm practicing for my retirement, eh? You want to live a good age, cut back on your sugar, go walk these steep hills like up Camp Hill or Everton Hill or Cporparoo, places like that, Paddington. Steep hills all over Brisbane, eh? Definitely not a flat city. This is the hilliest capital city in Australia, I reckon, by far.